Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another fragrance net haul. I did two, one right after the other, because I knew there were some fragrances that I wanted to pick up. Fragrance net has a really good price on the Franck Boclet Vanille fragrance, and I really wanted that, and then I just came across some others that I really wanted to, so here we are. This isn't a huge haul. I've got 5 different fragrances here, and I'm just gonna jump right in. So I'm gonna start with the most affordable one. I really wanted to complete my Disney Princess collection, so I picked up the Cinderella fragrance. I did see that this came available on Fragrance Net. Really, these are so inexpensive. I want to say, I can't even remember how much this one was, but really, really inexpensive. This one is, this is the Cinderella one. So I have the Ariel one as well as the Aurora one. The Ariel one comes in a green bottle and the Aurora in a pink bottle. I can't tell. I'm like so far away from the camera, I can't even tell if that's focusing or not. Let me see. Okay, I think that's focused. Yeah, this one's really pretty though, with the carriage on the little charm, and I love these bottles. I think they're really, really pretty. Someone once told me they looked like Juicy Couture bottles, and they absolutely do, with the ribbon bows and the things hanging, and then the caps. They really do look like Juicy Couture bottles. I really like this Cinderella one. Now I will tell you, performance on these is pretty bad. I think I sprayed this one on Charlotte, and I think it wore for, I mean, she's funny. She even said, "Mom, I can't even smell this on me anymore." I mean, I think it had been like maybe 15 minutes, and she was like, "Even if I dig my nose into it, I can't smell it anymore." So yeah, these performance on these is really, really bad, but I just love them for like the collector in me. These are the prettiest Disney perfumes I've ever seen. There are a lot of different Disney fragrances out there, but these are my favorite just because they're the prettiest. Yeah, this one, I couldn't even tell you what is in this. I think it's just kind of like a fruity fragrance, but there's something really familiar smelling about it. I think it's probably like a fruity fragrance with a few florals in the middle, and then maybe some kind of a wood, like cashmere wood or something familiar in the base. It's nothing groundbreaking. It is very, very pretty though. It's just a very pleasant, light, pleasant fragrance. Yeah, like I said, maybe 15 minutes you'll get out of this. Now I did just spray that on her arm. I didn't spray it on clothing, so I don't know how it will perform sprayed all over. I will definitely give this a good wear test, and I will update you in a what I wore last week video. Yeah, as far as how it performs, but just know that in general, you're not going to get good performance with these fragrances, but I think they're like 13 bucks. So, it's fine. And like I said, I've got them mostly for the collector in me. I just think that they're the prettiest Disney fragrances I've ever seen. So anyways, that is the Disney Princess Cinderella fragrance. Let me know if you guys are interested in a whole video on the 3 different fragrances, where I can go through like how each one is different, what each one smells like, and I can go through all of them. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know. I don't know if I've never really been asked to talk about them, so I feel like I'm so far away from the camera, and I kind of am because I've got this huge box on my lap. Okay, let's talk about a celebrity scent. So I picked this up because I don't know why. I had never seen it. This is a tester bottle, and I've never tried anything from Shakira. So this is a Shakira fragrance, and this is called Sweet Dream, You Only Live Once. This is an eau de toilette, and I hadn't seen this one before, and when I read reviews on it, it got pretty good reviews. And yeah, the bottle is really kind of pretty. It's this kind of frosted pink ombre. The top is a little microphone, which I thought was super cute. It kind of reminded me of the Adam Levine fragrance with that microphone top. This is a different, obviously, kind of microphone, but I do like this one better. I do think it's much prettier than the Avril Lavigne, oh my gosh, Adam Levine bottle. It's just really pretty. When I read reviews of this, people said that they felt like it smelled like Livia Belle. It's got a nice sprayer, like a really nice fine mist sprayer. And I don't think this smells like Livia Belle at all. It's really beautiful. It's kind of in the vein of Livia Belle, but it's not nearly as sweet. It's a little bit sweet, but this is beautiful. It's like flowers and patchouli and something slightly sweet. It's super pleasant, super easy, very safe blind buy. I think a lot of people would really like this. It's kind of like a fruit julie, I would say. But I'm not a huge fan of fruit julies. The fruit in this is very toned down though. It's not like a heavily sweet, fruity fragrance. It's just really, really beautiful. Very well blended, very well balanced. Again, not overly sweet, not overly floral. It's just really, really beautiful. I did test this one on my skin. I have not given it a good full wear test yet though, because this one just came in. This one just came, or I just got this order a few days ago and it's been hot again. And this is not a hot weather fragrance. So yeah, I'm waiting. I did spray it on my hand though, just to give it a good, just to test and see what it would be like on my skin. It was really, really beautiful on my skin. I really enjoyed it. It didn't last very long on my hand though, but again, I wasn't able to spray it all over skin and clothing. So I will give this one a really good wear test and I will let you all know how this one performs in a what I wore last week video. So anyways, that is Shakira Sweet Dreams. Yeah, so that is Shakira Sweet Dream. The next one I picked up, oh gosh, if I ever see a Lolita Lempicka fragrance on Fragrance Net that I don't have, I cannot help but pick it up because I adore Lolita Lempicka. I've been wearing the originals really, I think since it came out or very shortly after. So anyways, this is Lolita Lempicka Elixir Sublime. This is an eau de parfum. And this one is so pretty. It comes in this gold bottle. I will tell you though, I miss the old bottles. I like the old round, more round bottles. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of cut geometric bottles the way that they are now. I'm not a huge fan of them. They are still pretty, but I'm just not into this kind of jagged geometric apple. I just much prefer the old round apples. Oh my gosh, but I love this fragrance. So Lolita Lempicka to me is kind of like Alien in that I've never really smelt a flanker that doesn't smell like the original. They all have that very distinctive Lolita Lempicka DNA. Oh my gosh, this one is gorgeous though. This is like Lolita Lempicka, but it is a little bit creamier, it's richer, it's a little bit more dense smelling. This one has got a lot of vanilla in it. Yeah, lots and lots of vanilla in this one. Lots of tonka bean too, so you get this really beautiful kind of, I get a powderiness from tonka bean. And it's gorgeous. Lots of labdanum in this as well. And you've still got licorice in the top, so again, you've got that Lolita Lempicka DNA. But it's like Lolita Lempicka with a lot more vanilla. There's some violet in it, which to me also gives it a slight powderiness. I think there's violet in all of them though, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this is like Lolita Lempicka with just a ton of vanilla, Tonka, Labdanum, slightly resinous. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit creamier, a little bit richer smelling. I just love it. It's so good. It's like an intense version of Lolita Lempicka. It's gorgeous. So anyways, I do love this one. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. My life will be complete if I can ever find a bottle of Sweet in the original bottle. I don't want the new one. I want the original Sweet bottle, which I'm still keeping my eye out for on Mercari. But anyways, that is Lolita Lempicka Elixir Sublime. I love this. Again, I have not given this one a good wear test yet. It's been a little too warm for that, but you will see it in a what I wore last week video. I'll do a video one of these days on my whole Lolita Lempicka collection. Yeah, because I've got a lot of Lolita Lempicka fragrances. But okay, next is the reason why I did this order. This is the Franck Boclet Vanille. And I've been wanting this ever since I got my sample from Fragrance Decant Boutique. Yeah, I knew when I got that sample I was going to end up with a full bottle of this because I loved it. And you can find these fragrances. Holy cow, why can't I get my bottle out? Yeah, you can find these Franck Boclet fragrances on Fragrance Net or Fragrance X for a pretty good price right now. Franck Boclet is a kind of expensive niche house, so yeah, so I found mine. I want to say that after I put in my 35% off discount code, I think this was like 89 bucks or something, so really not a bad price. I do love this bottle. I think that it is really pretty. It's very unique. It's kind of like this, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain. It's cut in a very interesting way, but yeah, if you watched my decant haul from the Fragrance Decant Boutique, if you watched that video, then you would have seen this fragrance and I fell in love with it. Oh my gosh, it's just a beautiful vanilla. So this has got some beautiful lime in the top, which I love. There's something that I love about a citrusy vanilla fragrance. And the lime is really, it's really bright. It's really fresh smelling. It's sweet because it's like a vanilla lime. And as this one dries down, it's also got some cardamom in it. So there's this beautiful, like, warm, slightly spiced aspect to it. The lime is like ever present though until you get to the dry down on your skin, and then the lime does kind of dissipate, but on paper that lime sticks around for a long time and I love it. So yeah, you've got lime, cardamom, there's some ginger in this. I love ginger. I think ginger just adds a warmth, especially if you can't really smell like the spiciness from the ginger. It always adds this beautiful warmth. And as this dries down, you can smell the ginger. You do get the spiciness as well as the warmth from it. It's gorgeous. And the ginger comes out more on your skin than it does on the paper. And yes, and then it's just this gorgeous, fluffy, yummy, sweet vanilla. And the vanilla is like definitely the star of the show. You've got all those beautiful supporting notes, but the vanilla is like the heaviest note in it. But it's not so heavy or overpowering that you can't smell all of the other goodness in it. The lime and the cardamom and the ginger. It's just a gorgeous vanilla. I knew I had to have a bottle of it as soon as I gave it a good test from my decant. So Anyways, that is Franck Boclet Vanille. I adore this. Don't know how this performs yet. Again, I haven't given it a really good wear test yet, but as soon as I do, you guys will definitely see it in a what I wore last week video, and I will give you all the details on how it performs. Okay, and then last but not least, I picked up this fragrance here. This has been in and out of my cart like 100 times. On Fragrance Net, and I finally bit the bullet and got it, and I'll tell you why in a second. So this is called Sunrise in Cadaques by Salvador Dali. Now, I adore Salvador Dali fragrances. I think that they are underrated gems. They are some of the most unique, like super affordable gems that you can find on Fragrance Net. I love them. This one is funny. Like I said, I've had this in and out of my cart on Fragrance Net so many times. I finally bit the bullet and grabbed it because somebody wrote an article on Fragrantica about this fragrance, and they said that it was like an almost spot-on dupe for Eau de Merveille from Hermes. And I've been wanting that fragrance for a long time, Eau de Merveille. Yeah, and I've been wanting Eau de Merveille for a long time because people always, in all the reviews I read of Eau de Merveille, people always talk about how it's like this spiced orange kind of amber scent that it reminds them of Christmas. So I've been wanting that scent forever. Well, when I saw the article saying that this was a good dupe for it, I was like, well, I'm going to pick up the Salvador Dali because I've had this in and out of my cart like so many times, and I'm just going to get it. And I have Eau de Merveille as well. I did test them side by side. There are slight differences in the top notes. So in the initial spray, you definitely get some differences. But in the dry down, they smell almost exactly alike. And it's like this beautiful, like spiced orange. I think this has got some like LMI resin, and yeah, so it ends up becoming this like kind of spiced orange, light, Christmassy smelling amber fragrance. I love it. So I was so happy that I didn't, yes, I was so happy that I didn't have to pick up Eau de Merveille to have this experience, because this is basically Eau de Merveille. Like, seriously. I think anybody that loves Hermes Eau de Merveille would be happy with this. It smells incredible. Oh, I love it so much. And it does give you kind of Christmas vibes, which is hilarious because it's in this like sunrise on a tropical island bottle. I love Salvador Dali bottles though. I think they're so cool and unique and just beautiful. I think that Salvador Dali makes some of the best affordable fragrances out there. They're so unique, really, really beautiful. Like Laguna is such an underrated fragrance. Laguna is this very strange, kind of like smooth, almost vanilla-y aquatic fragrance. It is so unique and gorgeous. Eau de Ruby Lips smells exactly like the Bond No. 9 Peace fragrance of peace or whatever. It's almost a dead-on dupe for that fragrance. They're just such beautiful, underrated fragrances. So yeah, I'm so happy I finally picked this up. So anyways, that again is called Sunrise in Cadaques. I'm probably butchering that, but by Salvador Dali. And again, if you're looking for a really good dupe of Eau de Merveille from Hermes, look no further. This is it. And I want to say this was like, I don't know, it was somewhere between $20 and $25. It was really inexpensive. I love it. I'm so happy to have it. So anyways, guys, that is my latest Fragrance Net haul. I do have one more collective haul coming. Yeah, I've been buying a lot of like partial bottles and just different things from Mercari. I'm waiting on one more bottle, I think, to come, and then I will go ahead and film that haul. But yeah, let me know, But anyways, guys, I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.